These are the goggles for the Micromedical VisualEyes system that we use for VNG and Calorics. So the first thing to note on the back side, we can thread this part through when you have it on the patient's head, and it's Velcro, so it will Velcro here. You want to just make sure it's nice and snug because these goggles are pretty heavy when they're sitting on someone's face. A couple of other things to note, make sure that these are plugged in here on the top. These are cords, and so these plug into the computer. So if you're not seeing the eyes on the computer, make sure that these two are plugged in. These little dials will go right and left, both of these. That adjusts how clear the image is on the screen or how clear the eye. So if it looks fuzzy or blurry, we want to adjust it here, versus on the computer, you can adjust your contrast to make it look darker or lighter. So again, blurry, this will make it more clear. There's a little button here on the side as well. So this button is typically used when we're doing hall pikes. And so what you'll do, you'll have the patient sitting up, and if you're solo trying to run hall pikes, you can click that button to start the recording, and it will start it on the computer for you as well. The last thing to note on the goggles is the goggle cover. So it slides right off. It's got these little chutes right here on both sides. We want to make sure that everything is lined up really nice. It seems easy by looking at it, but it's a little tricky, and it depends on the patient's position as well. And so they will slide right on. So you just want to slide them right in these little nooks here. If you line up one and not the other, you'll kind of be all over the place in trying to place it. So again, you want to make sure both are really lined up, and when you do, it will slide right on to keep the patient in the dark.